Good morning, children. Today we are going to learn English grammar simple future tense. You have already learned about present tense and past tense. Then, what is simple future tense? The simple future tense is used to talk about actions that will happen in the future. The future tense is formed by using the helping verb will or shall with the base form of the verb. The verbs shall and will are helping verbs. Shall is used with I and we, whereas will is used with other persons, that is you, he, she, they. Shall is mainly used with I and we to make an offer or suggestion or to ask for advice. It is commonly used with the interrogative form. For example, shall I open the window? Shall we go for picnic? We also use going to express future. For example, I am going to play in the park. The words tomorrow, this evening, next week, next month are some of the words used to express future tense. Will is used to express future plans or make promises. For example, it will rain tomorrow. When I grow up, I will become a pilot. The bus will leave at 4:45 pm. The school will start at 8 am. The verbs in the sentences tell us about a time in the future. Look at the examples for making promises. I will do my homework. I will always make my own bed. Someday I will write a novel. I will send you all the information as soon as I get it. We use will not or want to express a future wish or intent to not do something. For example, I will not go to the book fair tomorrow evening, or I won't go to the book fair tomorrow evening. So, what is the short form of will not want? For example, they won't let you come in after 6. I won't burst crackers because they create smoke. Janvi won't go to school tomorrow. Interrogative form of the future tense is formed by using will or shall to the beginning of the sentence, that is, by placing it before the subject. For example, will you come tomorrow? Will you wait for me? We usually prefer will instead of shall in sentences. However, we still use shall to form questions with I and we. Look at these examples. Shall we go to the park? Shall I help? So it is better to say shall. When you offer to do something, we prefer shall. So children, remember these points and do your exercises carefully. That's all for today. Hope you have understood this chapter. Thank you.